Hey everyone. I missed y'all. Like, it has been forever since I have filmed, first off. And there are multiple reasons why. So we're just gonna get ready. I'm gonna throw my hair together and do my makeup at the same time because I have an event to go to. I gotta be there at 12:30 and it is 11:14. And so while we're doing that, we're gonna talk, we're gonna chit chat. I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I've been up to since the last time that I filmed. And originally, when I first started going into this, I wanted to film every week, but I didn't realize how much time I don't have to do it. Like, I just, especially with school, because with this new semester, basically, like, 1 week we have four exams, then it went down to 3 exams, and then I had 2 exams. And it's just like, how can I study, film, and do all the stuff that I want to do with you guys in the meantime? Like, there's not enough hours in the day. And I have been really lazy with charging my GoPro, and it's kind of hard to film with that because of the sound. So I kind of been just using my iPad or my phone to film when I can, but it hasn't always been the best because sometimes, like, I don't want to film like I was going to film when I went home for spring break, but then I just want to enjoy the moment with my family and my friends, like especially like with my mom, because I don't get to see her that often now that I've moved out to El Paso. So sometimes you just want to live in the moment, and I think we forget that it's not always about recording and doing those different types of things. So it's been hard, and it's kind of hard to film in class because it I wouldn't say that it's not boring, but there's not, like, to me it's not something that's interesting. And like, I'd rather just come on here and just talk about my experiences that I've had throughout the day, versus, like, I'm gonna try to record my compounding lab because that's pretty interesting, but I'll just probably have to do like a voiceover because it is kind of hard to talk during the process because we basically wear these thick masks and you can't hear anybody. So just right now, I'm about to just pull my hair back into a ponytail. I got it straightened actually while I went home, and I just put up this Wild Growth hair oil that I brought from my local hair store. Pink Lotion actually has like their natural hair care line, so I'm just using that as well. And I'm just gonna throw on a little bit of edge control because we're gonna be outside. I'm actually going to a volleyball game for the local Zeta chapter that's here. They invited us out, so we're just going to support. So yeah, that was like one of the biggest things that I did while I kind of been on this hiatus was I pledged Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. And you know how you grow up thinking that you're going to do this type of lifestyle, and you have your mind already set that I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. And I think a lot of like my friends and family also had that notion as well, that I would actually pledge Delta Sigma Theta, especially for the simple fact that my grandma is a Delta, but my aunt is actually an AKA. So there's no, you know, difference in, that Greek life of like, okay, let me follow the footsteps. And plus, everybody, they wanted me to, but I kind of wanted to set my own tone. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And the ladies that I met while out here in El Paso completely, changed that for me. Like the sisterhood and the bond that we developed while going through that process, like it really made me see how deep the sisterhood is within Sigma Gamma Rho. And I love it. Like I wouldn't do, if I did it all over again, I would have chose them in the first place. Like that's what I would have did. No doubt about it. And so yeah, like I mean, it has been a great experience, and just be like, and just the family bond that you get from having that understanding of being in Greek life, and the support of people that you get when you cross over is amazing. I have been getting like friend requests from out of the woodworks from ladies I don't even know, just being very supportive, and just my other friends that I have met throughout the years who are Greek, and congratulating me. And it's very exciting. Like it's very exciting, and it's just not about wearing those colors, wearing those letters. It's about the service, the sisterhood, the progress that you want to make within your life, the networking. Like there's so much more. Like you gain a whole nother family that you didn't think that you had. And so that's that. And so just to like lay down my edges, I'm using the Textured by Cantu Shine and Sculpt Control Paste. It's kind of, there we go. And because I've been treating my hair very differently lately, I stopped using rubber bands so much like this, because my hair is super thick when it's curly, and it tends to pull out my hair. So I actually started using, let me see if I can find one. I don't know what the hell, but okay. I started using these things called the Puff Cuff, and it's basically like a banana clip, but they're round, and it takes a lot of the pressure off of your hair when you put when you put your hair up into like a high puff, and you use one of these, and then you wrap it around like 6,000 times to make sure that puff is tight. We got to stop doing that, because I noticed that I always said that my hair was heat damaged in the front. It's not heat damage. What it was is that I was putting so much tension on those curls in the front. They were basically straightening them themselves. Like they didn't have any place to breathe and be open. Of course, like I hit my light. So I stopped doing that, and I noticed that my curls were metro booming. Like they were metro booming. Like they were awesome. And so I started treating them as if I would like treat my skin, like gentle and soft, and just doing that. And it completely changed my hair. I don't care that my hair is not like the perfect slick back. Like I'm trying to grow my hair and get my curls popping. Like that's it. That's the goal for 2019. And so yeah, I've done my hair. Now I'm just gonna go to my skin. I wash my face. I actually use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. They have a face wash, so I basically use their whole line of products. But right now I'm putting on just some toner, and this is the Mario Badescu Skincare Witch Hazel and Rose Water toner. And this is just to even, it helps over time to even out the skin because I have problem areas in there and in there and in there around my nose. Like, I basically have atopic dermatitis, and my skin, basically when it hits like the sun and a certain like bacteria that you get on your face, it dries it out. And in African American communities, and also within the white community, they get discoloration. So you may see like in Caucasian community, you may see like it be really red and bumpy and itchy, and it's always like basically in like the crevices where, you know, when you smile you can get, you know, a whole bunch of bacteria. A lot of women actually, you can get it underneath your underarms, you can get it in like the little crevices between your chest. So I used to use this face wash that was provided by my dermatologist, but I stopped using that because I started washing my face with my hands. Number one, I stopped doing that, and I also I started using a brush, and I started like to basically pick up and use better products on my face than cheap other stuff. Because if you want good skin, you want good hair, you know, you gotta put a couple of coins into it. You can't just be dilly dabbling and all that good stuff. And so next I'm going to put on this Dermalogica Clear Start breakout clearing booster, because I have some problem areas, and it's like a little thing when I do wear my hair straight and it's on my face, I start getting breakouts, and then on my nose I'll get breakouts as well because that's my oily spot. And so when I wear my glasses, it tends to the oil gets trapped and I break out. So I'm just gonna put a little of that in some of those areas where we have issues. And that's it. And then I'm actually, like I said, I use the Neutrogena hyaluronic acid, that Hydro Boost, that whole entire line, because hyaluronic acid is really good for your skin. It holds in the moisture. So I'm just using the hydrating serum and the multivitamin booster. And I try to wash I wash my face every day. I may not wash it at night, but I definitely wash it in the morning because I'm trying to be glowing. I'm trying to have my curls popping, my skin trying to be glowing. I need to lose like a couple of pounds, so we can talk about that later, because I'm trying to be popping this summer. Like, I done played around every summer, and it's time that I stop. Like, seriously, like, quit playing, actually get it together. And so now I'm just gonna put on this moisturizer, and like I said, taking care of your skin is key, but a moisturizer is key. A good moisturizer, a moisturizer with some sunscreen. Okay, just because we're black does not mean we don't need sunscreen. We don't need a moisturizer. And that was like key when I saw my dermatologist to help. He was like, you can basically take care of this on your own. And for a while it went away because I was actually using a face brush that had like the brush tip, but Ulta decided that they were going to rebrand their brush line, and it's the brush that I had, the new brush heads did not fit the brush head, so I had to go buy a whole new actual brush. And so I got this little brush from Ulta, and it has like these small little like bristles. It's like a silicone type of head thing. And so I feel like that doesn't work well for my face. Like I need an actual brush to get in there and to brush away like those problem areas and stuff like that. So I need to go get another brush. But however, when you ain't got no job, you can't just be spending money and going to get stuff like that. And so I'm only putting a thin layer of this. Usually, like, I'll kind of just make sure that my face is covered. However, since I'm putting on makeup, I am not going to do all of that. Because my primer that I use right now, I have the Urban Decay Urban Defense Completion Primer, and it is SPF 30. So I'm all about protecting against the sun. And I really, well, hello.
You seen me.
I know, I seen you. And y'all, Damien scared me. He decided to, I was like leaning over the bed, and he crawled in and was like, hey. And if you really know me, I am a scaredy cat. Like, I have bad nerves. I don't do scary movies. And that's why I was kind of disappointed that he went to go see Us without me, because I needed somebody to hold my hand. I needed somebody to put my face in when I got scared. Okay, so I need to hurry it up.
Should be alright.
Yes, I was alright. I really was. And okay, so for my foundation, I am using the Born This Way medium to full coverage foundation in the shade Chai. That is my shade. And I'm just going to use this buffer brush that I bought that I have from Morphe. It's the M439. And so outside of that, of course, like, I've been in school trying to get this degree, and like I said, we have 4 exams. Like, I have an exam tomorrow in my pharmacokinetics class, and honestly, like, I'm really excited for it. I didn't think that I would like the class, but the class has a lot of math, so I do like that, because I'm definitely a math person. And then besides that, honestly, nothing. Like, I did accept an intern position at Walmart, but right now it's supposed to be a pharmacy tech position, but Walmart, they have some little issues going on, so we'll see what happens with that. Huh?
Are you recording?
I'm recording, yeah. So I can
Alright.
edit it later. Really last minute. I haven't even been meal prepping, because I only go to school like all day, twice a week. And so there's really no need for me to make my lunch and stuff Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna put on a little concealer, because your girl be tired. and those dark circles will show. And this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer Medium Dark 36. I was using the Medium Dark 40, I believe, but this gives me a more golden type of feel, which I like. And I'm just going to take my,
Top.
yeah, so you can stop using mine. Not that man was using my towel, but that's whatever. I'm actually gonna just spray this with a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray.
Move. Out of the way. Thank you. Move. Move.
And now that that's done, I'm not doing too much because we are going to be outside, but I am for sure going to bake this hot mess because my area where I get oily is of course my T-zone, like basically here and here. So I'm just gonna put a little powder, and I'm not perfect, like I'm not like I usually, I don't know what I'm doing. I just basically what I've seen on YouTube, what I've seen some of my friends do when they put on their makeup, and I'll just be following suit. And that's it. I just be pulling stuff together, and I really need to get like a larger stand, or basically to move this somewhere. Cause now I don't even know where I put my eyebrow gel. Here it is. Okay. And so my setting powder was the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. That of course that I brought this from Sephora. And for my brows, I'm using the Benefit Give Me Brow Gel in the color 4.5. And so another thing that's been going on, Damien bought a new truck, so hats off to him. And plus he got promoted, so that was a well-deserved gift, I would say, you know, for him. And we've been putting that thing to use. When I say to use, so yeah, my eyebrows are already thick, so I don't really necessarily fill those in as much, because I just have like these little areas in here where there's like a tad bit thinned out. And so today, like I said, I'm just keeping it neutral. So I am going to go in with the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette. And I'm going to use, I'm going to use this color right here in the zone. I kept this because one day in my life I decided that I would do a makeup tutorial. And so I'm just going to take this BH Cosmetics 101 eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to set a nice little base in the crease of my eye. And I'm not the type of person, like, I don't feel like my makeup needs to match my outfit because it definitely doesn't match. Like, my soror actually made this t-shirt, and it, of course, is black, and it has like our colors on it and our letters for us to wear. And then I think I'm gonna take this color right here, which is So Warm, and I just like started to experiment to see what I like in certain colors. But however, I don't want to look like I got beat up, you know. So basically, like I low-key kind of look crazy, but in person it does not look that. It doesn't look like that. It just looks sultry. I need to get my eyebrows done, but whatever. Let me take. I'm gonna take this color called Dust right here, and I'm just gonna put that. Let me use a different brush. I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. And I'm just gonna take that and just add a little bit of warmth to this cray cray look. It's like I said, I need to be leaving in a little bit. It's 11:40. Okay. I need to pull it together, people. So I have that down, and now I'm just gonna add. This is the Brown Sugar Karuchi times ColourPop palette, and I am going to use this auburn color, and I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and I'm just going to crack this on to the center of my eyelid, because I don't know how to put eyeshadows and stuff together. Like I said, I just be playing with stuff until I get kind of what I want. Alright, so I don't even know why. I'm just going in and just buffing those colors back out. And then I'm gonna pop ginger in my inner corner for a nice inner corner highlight. Okay, so let's clear off if I can find my brush set. Okay. Okay, here we go. And I know I look kind of light skin in those areas. But I'm gonna put on a little. Bronzer to warm. Not these. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. This is Prime Beauty. Prime Beauty's bronzer in Bronzeville, and they are actually a black owned company as well. I promise y'all I'm not crazy in person. It's just this lighting. And so now I'm gonna take the Morphe brush palette in Warm Master. I'm gonna take the Moi color and just push that on my cheeks. And just a little bit because I don't need a lot. And then I'm gonna switch over to this highlight palette, the Babe in Paradise by, what is his name? Bretton Rocky. Yeah, and so I'm gonna take, excuse my language, Shady Bitch, Shady B, and just a nice one, and then we're just gonna apply it. There's and I'm gonna set this with the MAC Prime and Prep Fix Plus, and then we're gonna be gone for real, for real.
Oh no.
Okay, y'all, I have managed to get out of the house on time. Not really on time, it's almost 12, so it shouldn't take that long to get there. But my husband was leaving the house at the same time that I was leaving the house, and like we've been, like our door, like he didn't close the door all the way, he tried to lock the door, and so basically our dog got out, Cypher got out, and he's like sitting in his truck. So I went and banged on his truck because he's on his way to a car show to support one of the guys that is in the car club. It's basically our brother. And then the guys came over, T and Twin, which are basically their family. Like you can't say that that's not my brothers or anything like that. Like, that's family, and so is their wives. Like, they're my girls. And so he had to run down there and go get Cypher because I wasn't about to go get him. And you just rushed out the house and decided to go. And then he left the TV on. Like, Davey is always doing that. Like, he be rushing and going and then leave something on. I'm like, bruh, like, you already knew I was getting ready to go. And that's it. So I didn't get to put on my mascara, which I'll put on when I get there, and plus I'll put on my lip, which I'm probably just gonna put on a gloss. But so far, like, hey, I look, hello. It came together, you know. So I got my gear on, my Profile made basically everything that they gave us in like gifts. My Profile made for us. So I'm headed there, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. All right, so here is the official look. And I added dumpling. This is from ColourPop. I believe it's from the Brown Sugar collection as well. And that is like one of my favorite collections. Like, that is like something like I go to for an everyday look, is that. And then I took They're Real from Benefit mascara and I popped that on. I do have some falsies that I brought from my friend Kimberly. We went to high school together, and her line is called Juice mink lashes. And I've been trying to get them on, and I followed her tutorial, but I think it's just how my eyelashes are. So I'm gonna try to see if I can have somebody help me put them on so I can show you guys what they look like, because they are amazing. Like, and I've never tried falsies before, and I really do want to try hers. And I'm really big on even if I don't wear something and it's something that one of anybody that I know, any of my friends that I know, if they have a brand or if they have a business, I'm going to do my best to try to support. Like I said, even if I buy them and I don't wear them, I'm going to support you. So if you have businesses, let me know so I can get them out and at least try them. So I think I maybe do like a little video of me trying to put on the falsies and show you how I be struggling. Anybody that does wear falsies, like, just put some tips in the comments and let me know what I should do, because my lashes are naturally curly. They always end up like in here, like not naturally on my eye line, if that makes sense. They always end up. And I tried it while I was at home, but I did not film. So we shall see. But right now I am waiting for everyone to show up, because it looks like I am the only one that is here right now. I know like the other ladies and stuff that are coming, they're probably coming from church. I didn't make it to church today. Lord forgive me, because I didn't wake up till like 10 o'clock. Service starts at 11, and the amount, like, it legit takes me like an hour to like get ready on a day that I'm not rushing. Like, when I have church, I usually get up at like 9, but I did stay up late last night studying and putting together a study guide for myself. And I also shared it with my classmates for our pharmacokinetics exam that we have on Monday. Because like I really want an A on this exam. And I was kind of hurt when he said that he wasn't doing a lot of the calculations questions, which that's basically all what we've been doing in class, is in class problems and how to calculate, the time, the volume distribution, things like that. And so I was kind of shocked when it's reversed, and he wants us to basically go over like more like the hard concepts. So like, okay, well, how do these formulas apply to what we're talking about? And so I basically went over that. I did a study guide on how to put that all together. And I basically stayed up to almost midnight working on that, studying. And I had 2 cups of coffee, and because I don't sleep very well, my therapist was like, do not drink coffee at night. And also, my GI doctor also said the same thing about drinking coffee like late at night. And I can't remember exactly. He's like the basically like I think the way he made it seem like is that the caffeine basically I wouldn't say stimulates, but it can make you constipated as versus when I was constipated, like, you know, earlier in life, I would legit drink a cup of coffee to help me go to the bathroom, but drinking that at night, he said, is not good. And plus, like I said, like now it just like keeps me up. Like it used to just like put me to sleep. Like with my mom, like for her to go to bed, she'll have a cup of coffee and be done. But but yeah, so I stayed up. Damien went to bed before me because he was tired, and plus he hasn't been sleeping that well either. So he wanted to stay up late so that he could sleep through the night. But he still ended up waking up at like 7 or 8 this morning. Like, but most of the time we do that, even though we sleep. Um, we'll go to bed like around like 10 o'clock at night, but we always have to wake up early, so we still end up waking up early on the weekends, and it's just like a natural habit. Like I used to be the person like, oh, I can't sleep in, like I have to get up, but sometimes you need that. But the latest I'll probably sleep late into is like 10:30, 11 o'clock. So nothing into the late afternoon. I feel like right now I'm just like rambling and just talking with y'all because I haven't seen y'all. Like I haven't been posting. I've been trying to like post on, social media more and really get out there. I feel like since I'll be a P2 next year, it'll probably be easier for me to film for like pharmacy school. But I think I am gonna do like a little session on getting into pharmacy school because it was like a tad bit of a struggle for me to get in and get through with the interview process. Like it's hard, like trying to pull everything together, trying to narrow down the schools that you want to go to. So I'll probably do that. I may do that next month, or I kind of want to do it closer to when the FarmCast applications open up, which is in July. That way it can kind of be fresh. But however you do want to start preparing and start writing down and start doing those things before July, trust me, like you want to look at what each school requires. Where do you see yourself at? How much is this going to cost you financially if you plan on moving to another city that is not close to normally where you're from? Because majority of you guys probably know that I applied to go back to Georgia and go to Pecan, which is in like the Swanee area, the Duluth area. And financially it's like, what do you do when you still have a house here, you have, bills and stuff? How do you make all of that work into doing what you want to do for the future? In the long run, yes, it'll be fine. And I have like a great support system that wanted to make sure I succeeded no matter where I go. So we were going to make it work, whatever school I decided to choose. But thank God I got into UTEP because I didn't really want to stay in Texas because it sucks not being like near your spouse and, building. And I complain to Damien every day about school, so who else was going to hear my complaints and my opinions other than like my classmates and stuff like that? So yeah, Like, I'm still waiting. I'm like the only one here. Like, nobody's here. Not even the Zetas, who it's their event, and we said that we'd be here at like 12:30. So I don't know if it starts at 12:30. That I don't know. But me and my soror said that we were going to be here at 12:30, and it is 12:26. So I think I just see one of my other sorors pulling up. Shantae. Yeah, that's her, but we'll see. Let me go talk to her real quick. I'll be back. So y'all, I am finally leaving the park, and it basically turned into like a mini photo shoot session because the Zetas, like, nobody showed up. Like, nobody showed up. It was only me and my soror, so we ended up just doing like a mini photo shoot session because they never showed up, and so now we're gonna go have lunch with everybody, and that'd be it. So I'm headed to my favorite place, Olive Garden. Get some breadsticks and eat and enjoy their company.